one of the suspects after tasing the other suspect who miraculously got up and ran away. The guy ran away. We directed assets to that gentleman's location as he ran across the street, traveling eastbound behind the building, where he was subsequently taken into custody. Aviation stayed on scene until the scene was called Code 4. As the scene was called Code 4, and those suspects were in custody with one outstanding. The one outstanding being the gentleman who we would later identify as Sly Savage, standing there. We were leaving the scene. So that scene, as far as we were concerned, was completed, and we were going to put a bolo out for the description that we had for this gentleman. As we were all pulling away, and as the helicopter was navigating towards the northward position, we received a notification that there was a carjacking in progress. Callers on the street started calling in that there was a carjacking in progress. This occurred around 8118 Vespucci Boulevard, and that would be the northwest corner of 8118 Vespucci Boulevard, to which, I immediately looked directly downwards, and I saw the gentleman, running away from the vehicle that he had just attempted to break into. The units made a left turn as they were right at the corner. They also saw the gentleman running away from the vehicle at the same time, and I proceeded to call out the gentleman's position. Keeping eyes on the gentleman for the entire duration of the pursuit. The gentleman ran southward from 8118, which, if you had a map here, I would be able to show you. Southward along the canals from 8118 to 8117, 8116, 8115, 8114, and 8113, making circles and loops to a point where he broke eye contact with the units on the ground. However, he did not identify that there was, in fact, a helicopter at his location. He then traveled around the corner towards 8112, where he reached down and he dropped several lockpicks at that time, and he continued running northwest from that location, where he was subsequently apprehended after the fact. I directed one of the law enforcement assets to that location to retrieve the lockpicks from the ground. I kept an eye on the evidence as no one else was walking by at that time to interfere with the evidence and ensure the integrity of the evidence at that time. It should be noted that upon being arrested, the individual was, supposed to go to court. From my knowledge, he had a court date, and he chose not to attend his court date, and he was subsequently, a bench warrant was issued for his arrest. He was arrested, and he appeared before court, and they gave him another conditional release, and he was given a curfew. And the gentleman was, again, arrested outside of the time of his curfew. And in his possession at that time also, he had burglary tools in his possession as well. So this wasn't something that was a one-off as far as we're concerned in law enforcement. If someone is engaged in an activity and they are consistently engaged in that activity, this is something that they continuously are doing, and they're a perpetual criminal at that point. Certainly, we stopped someone from breaking into someone's house where they may have had their children eating dinner or whatever sort of nefarious behavior they were ready to engage in.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I do have a couple more questions for you.
Yes, ma'am.
At any point during the time that you were watching Mr. Sly Savage, did he change his clothes?
Did he change his clothes at any time that I was watching him? He was wearing the same clothing that he had on when he was collared, and it was also the same clothing that he was wearing when he was booked and processed. From the time I first saw him to the time that he was booked and processed, and I believe there's a booking photo there as well. He was wearing the same thing in the booking photo. And I don't know what you've entered into evidence, but the record should reflect that that's what he was wearing.
Yes, sir. It's part of the police report that has been entered into evidence. Okay. So you said that you received a call of a carjacking, and that is how you relocated Mr. Sly Savage here.
Correct. So we were going to put a bolo out for the outstanding suspect who had not yet been identified, and we would have just used the hallmarks for how we put bolos out for people. However, the gentleman chose to attempt to carjack someone as we were leaving the scene, and that's what alerted us to his location and where he was. And yes, that's how we were alerted for the second time. So this would have been a separate instance of him now violating the law.
Yes. Sir, do you know approximately from the position where you were when you arrested his accomplices to the position where you found him in the carjacking, do you know approximately what that distance would be?
Okay, can you repeat the question again?
The
Sorry.
distance between the scene where you arrested his accomplices and where you went to the carjacking, where you got the carjacking call from. Do you know how far
Okay.
approximately of a distance that is?
So if you revisit the initial report, the initial report would indicate that his accomplices were taken into custody somewhere. I want to think that it was somewhere around 8123 and 8122. I think that was Invention Court. I want to say is where they parked the car, and the other suspects were taken into custody at 8125. Somewhere along the backside of 8125 and 8124, in the back of Palomino Avenue, where I last saw the suspect fleeing in a westward manner was from 8123 towards 8114. So that's where I last saw him, and we would have put out a bolo for the suspect again, um, if he had, but for him attempting to carjack people.
Yes, so that's approximately 2 city blocks, right?
I think it might have been a little bit more than 2 city blocks. Let's see, Invention Court. I think that was like, middle of the block there. So what would have been a block over? And one, two, three. I'd say roughly three-ish blocks. Yes, correct.
Okay. And to
Mm.
your knowledge, that Karen Sultan that you mentioned that they were in before, to your knowledge, does Mr. Sly Savage own a Karen Sultan?
No, that vehicle did not come back. I don't believe that vehicle came back. Its own. That vehicle came back stolen.
All right, I have no further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
All right. Would the defense like to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you so much, Sheriff Jay, for your testimony, your very lengthy testimony. Can you just
Absolutely, ma'am.
do one favor for me? And can you point out a play savage in the courtroom today?
A play savage.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Play Savage is in the courtroom. He's somewhere over there.
Somewhere over where?
I think he's the guy who just raised his hand in the back.
Okay, so can you identify my client? What is my client's name?
Oh, your client is Sly Savage, ma'am.
Thank you. However, during your testimony several times, you did mention a play savage instead of a Sly Savage.
Objection, Your Honor. He mentioned it once, not several times.
I'll allow it because I did hear it.
I would just like it to be pointed out that he mentioned it once, not several times.
He did have notes to go off of, so he should know my client's name.
You are absolutely right, ma'am. That's a good catch, ma'am. You are absolutely right.
God damn,
What I was trying not to do is I was trying not to implicate further your client in an ongoing criminal investigation, and I think it would have tainted the jury's mind if I brought up the fact that we caught your client with a gun, on 8/11,
There's no
2022.
reports. There's no reports.
Because it's an
Your Honor, I
ongoing
would like to
investigation,
enter
right?
in the sheriff's notes as evidence. They were brought forward as a piece of evidence by the defense here.
Okay. So we have an ongoing investigation against your client, ma'am, and I was trying
Okay,
to
well,
use a
we're
play on
dealing with
words.
his case right now, not
Yeah.
any ongoing investigations to sway the jury in any way.
I'm not
Your
trying
Honor-
to
God
bring
damn.
this
Your
up
Honor,
to
can I
you.
approach,
You
please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guilty. Your Honors, I would like to enter his notes into evidence. The defense was the ones that brought up his notes. I know they don't necessarily all pertain to this case, but the defense was the one that opened the door for it, not me.
All right. We'll submit the evidence. We'll take a look at it.
Do you
And
mind
is everything you stated in your testimony in the report?
Yes, it is, ma'am. But Your Honor, I would advise that the report not be entered into public record, as it is an ongoing investigation into how weapons are being moved throughout the state and throughout the city, and it could potentially lead to jeopardize the integrity of that investigation. Again, I tried to use a fictitious name to cover that investigation, and unfortunately, I was uncovered. I was trying not to implicate the gentleman here in that ongoing investigation. That was not my
All
goal.
right. All right. Well, we'll dismiss the evidence, and the jury will disregard anything related to this situation.
Sheriff J,
All right. You can continue with the question.
does Air One have camera footage?
Air One does have a camera on the front of the helicopter, ma'am.
Was it rolling on the night of that's in question?
Unfortunately, we don't keep that camera footage from the aviation unit. It exceeds a lot of hours, so they get rolled back every 24 hours. Unless it was a violent crime that was committed, we don't enter that stuff into evidence. Again, unless it was a violent crime.
So there is no camera footage of my client doing the things that you accused him of doing. Is that correct?
Well, I wouldn't say that, ma'am. There is camera footage of us catching your client with a gun, but I guess that's a question for another day, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, outside.
And make sure it's submitted in the report.
Oh, it will be, ma'am.
No further questions.
Okay.
All right. We have a seat. Sheriff J.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Thank
Your
you
Honor.
for your testimony.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Sheriff.
All right. Do the prosecution have any witnesses? Any more witnesses?
I don't, Your Honor.
Do the defense have any witnesses you would like to bring forward?
No, we do not, Your Honor.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Can we make closing statements, Your Honor?
Give me 1 second. Let me look at this. All right. You can proceed with the closing statements.
Does the prosecution go first?
Yes.
All right. All right. I would like to address the jury, if that's cool, Your Honor. Is that okay, Your
Yeah,
Honor?
that's okay.
All right. Okay, so you heard two decorated police officers, mind you, today. Captain O'Neill has been a captain of the Broward County Sheriff's Office for several years, as well as Sheriff J. He is a decorated police officer, and they are well trusted in this community. They both testified that they saw Mr. Sly Savage with his burglary tools, drop them in the area, which Captain O'Neill had recovered those burglary tools in that area after Sheriff J in the helicopter had led him directly to that spot. The reason that Air One was even in the area was because they were getting a string of robbery calls in that area. House robbery calls. Oh. Can you sit down, sir?
Hello?
What's going on with the juror?
Did I say something offensive?
No. I'll
That was
check on
me
him.
as fuck.
Damn. Wow.
Can't
This
believe
guy
her,
just
bro.
walked out of the courtroom.
I was sad as surprised.
Damn.
That was shocking.
That nigga's a
There's
wick.
a first time for everything.
That nigga's a wick.
Let's give it a second to see what the deputy says.
Hello, Georgia.
Guilty.
Judge. Judge, I would like to state for the record that the defendant over there was basically saying the following words, meaning this one from when Chef J walked by. May also be straightforward as the defendant states any further time he will be held in contempt of court.
Yep. Just give it a
Should I
second. Yeah, I think you should give it a second so you can get back here. He's having some issues.
He was having ear issues. He wasn't able to hear anything, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, darn.
Maybe he'll come back. I don't know. He couldn't talk either.
I can take his place.
Hold on 1 second. Let me check. Yep. She'll be back real shortly. She'll be back real soon.
Oh yeah.
Who just got hit?
God damn.
What the fuck?
I heard somebody get Metal
Ooh,
Nico
yeah,
pawed
shit.
down.
Let's go see.
Quit fighting.
That
up
shit
there.
look, sound like it hurt.
Oh shit, he's getting arrested.
Excuse me.
Fuck no. Just another day in Florida, I guess. Shit.
People everywhere.
Oh shit, homie.
Why they still going on with this case, man?
I'm about to ask you the same shit, bro. What the fuck?
Man, they waiting on that brother to get back, bro. He the jury. What happened to him? He was going deaf. He couldn't hear nothing.
Alright.
Is it okay if I step out and smoke a cigar?
a 3 to 5 minute recess while we wait for
Goddamn
the
again,
Please.
what the fuck? So many recesses. This ain't
juror
elementary
to
school.
come back?
I just like to smoke a stogie.
Sure thing. Shit, I would love to go smoke a stogie right now.
Shit, homie.
Goddamn it, I'm nervous. I'm gonna smoke a stogie.
Officer. Deputy.
Yes.
Can you do me a favor and check out front for our juror?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
I got your back, security.
Thanks. Is he back in action?
Yeah, it's right here. Oh, this guy? I don't know. I got what?
Yeah, that's my goddamn brother. Let me see how you doing over there.
Yo.
What's good? What's good?
Oh, that was you in there. Y'all was talking about that girl with the wagon.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was you. Oh, that was you in there with that bumper kit wagon. You heard me, God damn. That's
I
good.
heard y'all. I was like, hold up, that JB, y'all acting stupid in here.
Come on, man. You came in there walking with that thing, booting up everybody on the side and shit.
I ain't even knocking to nobody.
You didn't see it. We did.
Yes, ma'am.
I ain't knocking to nobody. Did I?
What's up, boo?
Well, they was in the way. They was two cheeks in the way.
Get
No
off
problem.
Welcome back.
Back in the courtroom.
Wait, why you here?
Yeah. Was it, do you know what it was for?
You got a case or you
You know what it was for?
Damn.
Can you hear me?
So what you supposed to do, boy?
Oh shit, yeah, hit it.
Yes.
It is? Okay.
It's a new court case for animal abuse and obstruction ×2.
They'll probably handle both of them at the same time.
Forgive you.
Alright.
As well as
Man,
disorderly conduct
you just can't work today.
and obstruction. Good 3 types of
Your dreads look nice.
And just remember to take off your hat. They might get mad at your hat. And they might get mad at you for having your hat on. I don't know. Alright. Alright.
My fault, sweetie. What you were saying? My fault.
Hold on.
Hey, JB.
What's good, Daisy?
Hey, I don't know. I got a whole lot of situations I gotta handle.
Man, I'm out here trying to smoke this Stogie because I ain't making it back home.
Oh, word?
Man,
You know for a fact?
Man, I know for a fucking fact, bro. It's over for me.
You gotta fight it like that. No matter what. Innocent or proven guilty.
Hey, officer. Hey.
Perez.
Come here. Hey, Perez. Hey, P-Gang. When they sentence me, man, and they tell me to go, before you put the handcuffs on me, talk the red officer getting close to me so I can stick his ass a couple times.
I didn't hear this.
Is your court case today?
Yep. I'm finna go to jail. Shit. What you talking about?
Yeah, I arrested your ass.
I know. You the reason I'm going to jail, motherfucker.
I may cut you the break. Cut you some break.
No, they didn't. They did not cover no break. Me and my lawyer already talked. They banned me, my dumb ass, for all this shit. And all you had to do, Perez, is move around, man. All you do, man, I ain't never had real shit on me, bro. You should just let me be, bro. Yeah,
You were found with drugs on you,
man, with little drugs, though. It wasn't even no real big drugs.
It's little, but it's a lot.
Come on, bro. That ain't enough to motherfucker. You should do some shit like, man, go ahead and get your ass out there and step your game up. Be a kingpin so I can bust your ass. Then it would have made sense. Y'all out here stopping two big hustlers, bro. I'm finna do time for two big hustling, bro. But guess what, though?
Kingpin? You know what Kingpin?
No, I don't know one, because we ain't gonna never get one. We ain't gonna never get one, because y'all keep stopping them before niggas become one.
That's good. You stop moving the flow of drugs in the city.
Damn.
You're doing a good job.
Hell no. You really, y'all sucking at it. Because now it's twice as heavy around this motherfucker.
Yo, ain't nobody sucking nobody.
Oh, man. God damn it, Perez.
Let me check if we're back in session yet. Let me see.
Man. Yeah, I know what. All right. God damn.
Back in session.
Alright.
Back in session.
Alright, we back popular, bro.
Courthouse, boy.
That's the one the judge and jury, but he fucked up right now. Man.
As far as the lockpicks, they did not recover the lockpicks off of my client. They recovered them from the area. There is no video evidence of my client dropping the lockpicks in the area. You just have to go off the word of Sheriff J in Air 1. Who that he is working on another case with my client, so he might have had some bias in making that testimony.
You're not.
And fleeing. If you were a young black man and you were approached in such a hostile situation by the police, would you not fear for your life? Would you not want to run? Should he have ran? No. But do you blame him? Also no. They automatically assume that my client was the one burglarizing the houses. They cannot get their reports straight. There's holes in their testimony. And I believe you guys will find it in your heart to see to the truth. Thank you.
All right. Now that the closing arguments have been said, I would like a short meeting with the jury to discuss the proceedings about the verdict. If you don't, gentlemen, don't mind, ladies and gentlemen, step with me in the back.
Shit, homie.
Hey.
Oh yeah, okay, bad.
No. Wait, tap. Oh, come on, yeah, cause you finna go in. Come get him. Yo, I hear you.
But she the motherfucking truth, boy. You hear me?
Some bullshit.
But she the truth, bruh.
Oh, guys, she's real fucking good at her job.
But she in there fighting like a motherfucker. What's one coming up with real man? She on her shit.
Stop running up on me, bro.
You said what?
Hey, bro, when I say I'm gonna fuck these niggas up after court,
I'm coming out here for a few minutes.
Talking about which one? These bum nigga right here?
I ain't worried about Pops right here, but his homeboy.
Which one?
I'm gonna do this nigga
Which one?
all type of dirty, boy.
Which one? Who? Which one is
the one with the fro? I'm gonna do him so nasty after court.
Yeah, say they come out there talking about some guilty. I'm gunning out this moment.
Already.
Boy, I ain't even no going back for that nigga.
Hey.
I'm gonna do him some type of dirt.
Hey, what's your cash app, nigga?
No, fam.
What's your cash app, nigga? Come here.
Nigga don't even know, fam. The whole time I got the brass knuckles on me, fam. Fuck his bitch ass up. Yeah.
What's your cash app, nigga?
26.
Alright, get close to me, thug. Alright, there you go. Look.
I got it. Well, I got these brass knuckles. Fool, I'm gonna do him some type of dirty, boy.
Yeah, they even knock that nigga ass the fuck out. I gotta eat one of these motherfuckers. I gotta eat me something, bro. Goddamn, bro. Man, nigga. Finna gonna send me up the road, bro.
Be alright, man.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be easy, man. Gonna do that shit on my head, you hear me? Come back out and get to this bread, you hear me? I know I still owe you motherfucker what, 30K? I got you, nigga. You hear me?
So what?
I still owe you 30K. I got you, nigga.
Man, we ain't tripping about that right now, man. Once you get through your little shit, then we talk.
Already. Damn, man. I don't miss my woman, bro. I miss my brothers and my woman, bro. Goddamn. You good, big bro? You good?
It's a nice bike, huh? What's up?
Trying to see if
They trying to bury a nigga gang.
Man, hell yeah. Well, hold on. Did they came out with private security?
I don't know what the fuck he on.
You like my bike?
I don't know who he
FN.
You don't like my bike?
I don't know who this nigga talking to, gang. Y'all know this nigga?
Who?
Do you like
that
my
bitch
bike?
ass nigga right here? Oh,
No,
No.
no. That means
I changed it up.
It ain't about No, it's doing that. It's not detecting. Now, when that
these
motherfucker
niggas tweaking. Look at these niggas.
One of them essays is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, fool.
Yeah.
They doing it right in front of
Oh, they flew out the fucking car on me.
No.
Hey, which cop beat me up? Which
bike?
is?
It was the one in the vest, fool.
Ain't nobody dead, but there's something
Hey man, what the fuck you got going on standing behind me, gang?
Hey, don't trip by him,
I'm
fam.
standing by my friend.
We're gonna put him in the hospital today. Yes, sir.
That's not nice to say.
Right here, let me talk to this man.
Yeah.
Why do you?
They got a room for you. I'm gonna put you right there today.
Why do you look worried?
Oh, I ain't worried.
You look
Trust
worried.
me, fam.
Your eyebrows are like,
Don't even trip. I'm gonna rearrange your whole face.
That's a threat.
Yep.
We're about to go to court for that right now.
That's a big promise, boy. I'm gonna rearrange your whole shit.
Hey, big dog.
I'm not going to court like I give a fuck about going to jail, boy.
I don't know what his problem is, but you know, we gotta be able to shoot some shit out of way.
Hey, Pop. That nigga ain't really trying to hear none of that shit you talking about right now.
Alright, say that, dude, whatever.
Now, what's up with this court? This is a long ass court, though, boy. We need to get this shit
Bro,
over with.
shit. I don't know what they got going on, gang. But trust and believe me, Michael Phelps, I'll land on this motherfucker here. Motherfucker gonna have to catch me.
Oh no, they
10 minutes, what?
They finna do a restart for you.
Bruh, come on, bruh. Damn, man.
Yeah, they do a restart for you.
I might not even be coming back to court, boy. That shit crazy.
Yeah, you got a court date?
Nah, bro, I'm just here for my brother, though, man.
Oh, no.
Now I gotta come in here and run into a bitch ass nigga and shit, man. That shit be crazy.
That nigga running behind the police. No, he right here.
Motherfucker definitely going
Nah, we talking about
It's gonna be sad how dirty I'm gonna do that nigga, boy.
Nah, it was a nigga everybody like that's gangster. Hey, the prosecutor.
Niggas play that raw till it's time for the raw. Yeah.
Playing around these motherfucking police and shit. I'm gonna show you ass. Oh man, we can't get this fight.
Prosecutor. Cue the prosecutor. Come on now, keep it real, man. Come on now. Y'all don't want to do all this type of shit against me, man. Y'all gonna let me go, man. Ain't nobody serious.
Oh, I made a deal with your prosecutor. I made a deal with your attorney. I don't know if you've talked to her.
What's the
It's
deal?
pretty spicy.
No, what's good?
That's not. You'll hear it in court, or you can hear from her.
Oh, just like that.
I'm not technically supposed to talk to you.
Okay, I'm sorry, dude. Well, listen,
Yeah, go ask
can I
her.
say one
She's in
thing
the
though?
courtroom. What?
You're looking beautiful today.
Thank you, sir.
Damn, I thought I could talk her and make my deal sweeter. She was like, nope, this shit's still spicy.
Hey, they said the verdict in, man. Come on, let's go handle this
How you
business.
doing, big dog?
Oh, verdict's in. We go in now. All right, let's go.
The verdict's in, everybody. Let's go.
Oh shit. Is she okay? You good?
I had antibiotics.
You good, brother?
Yeah, my fault.
You just get up and I'll move over for you.
Oh, damn, my fault.
Damn, homie. Yeah, contempt of court or some shit, fool.
What the fuck are you doing?
All right.
Fuck you, say, homie?
If you don't mind,
Where's your mouth?
ma'am, representing the jury, would you mind stepping up forward towards the center so we can hear you clearly? Yes, and speak as loud as you possibly can. The verdict is in. Give me 1 second. On one count of evading, resisting without violence, how did the jury find?
Guilty.
All right. Possession of burglary tools.
Not guilty.
Burglary.
Not guilty.
Tampering with evidence.
Not guilty.
Grand theft auto.
Not guilty.
All right.
Told you we were doing something.
Give us a moment. We'll get this sentencing together. Would you step in? Step in with me, Mr. Chawisky.
Damn.
Fell dead on his face.
That nigga did a cartwheel out the chair.
He went pretty far, didn't he?
Man, he did a cartwheel out the chair. God damn. Nigga, that man no gymnastics.
They still doing a tsunami. And they don't need to do no tsunami, man. Fuck that.
Nah, it's for a lip so broken here.
Oh, this shit so fucked up.
Put your client down.
Why is this old man still?
Man, I would slap Gray off that bitch.
Quiet down. Be respectful.
Well, I'm gonna fuck you up after court.
Quiet.
Oh, nigga, I'm gonna stomp your chest in. I want you to know that.
Are you really threatening me in the fucking courthouse?
Ain't no threatening when it's a promise, motherfucker.
So you're saying you're gonna cause bodily damage to me?
No, I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck you up after court and go to prison.
You better not have no glasses on. I'm smashing them shits too.
Yeah, so you are threatening me actively in a courtroom.
Hey.
That was a motherfucking promise, bitch.
Quiet over here. I'll remove you from this courtroom.
Quiet
You understand?
Quiet down.
He's going to be sentenced
Quiet
to
down.
5-year sentence, but he's going to receive credit for time served, which is going to result in no time being done, but he's going to receive a 1-year sentence for violating his terms of release while on the ankle monitor. So he's going to be sentenced for that, and he's also going to be fined $2,500. All right, case adjourned. All right, deputy, if you.
Your Honor? Is the ankle monitor staying on?
Ankle monitor can be removed once released from prison. Once you release, yeah. Once he get out, he's free to go.
Yeah.
Man, look how they just hauled my dog off like that, dog. You see that?
Shit, I'm afraid, man.
With the defense and the prosecution mind stepping forward, I would like to thank the jurors. Y'all did an excellent job. Fine job with consulting, coming up with a jury as quick as y'all, a verdict as quick as you guys did.
Okay, so
I appreciate y'all hard work and dedication to the community.
Court done. We can all go home.
Really?
think so.
I guess we're dismissed.
Are we? Are we? Are we?
I guess the jurors. I mean,
Damn, I thought I was gonna let you get in trouble for me. Shit.
not today.
Damn.
Who that dude was in that motherfucking?
I'm just standing until they say court is adjourned. Even though we got 2 minutes till tsunami.
Man, I'm gonna smoke another cigarette, man. Fuck that.
Watch out, Joe.
Yo, my fault, damn.
I want to get out of here.
Hey, fool.
Yeah, anxiety.
Nice to see you.
Hey, fool.
What's good, killer?
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, fool.
What's
Good,
up?
how
What's
are
up?
You tell me.
Not shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside.
See you over there working hard. You hear me?
Might as
Yeah,
well.
just doing
Might
my
as well go
job,
outside
you know.
because it's kind of like, you know.
Serving the people of this city.
Did you hear all that
well,
shit?
well, first off, you hear me? Let me tell you. The choice of outfit, bad than the motherfucker. You feel me?
Thank you.
You hear me? You keep doing what you doing. You hear me?
Facts.
I mean, you out here killing them.
Okay.
Slaying on these gals. You know, slaying.
Where is everyone?
I had to show up and show out, you
I
know?
think, are we in a
Well,
recess?
goddamn, you did it.
It's done for now. Thank you for your pay.
Alright,
Okay.
let me.
Oh, quick. So we done? I'm going home.
Yeah, we're good. Get out of here.
We're probably gonna start up again later.
Hell no. We done for the day.
Yeah,
You
we're
heard-
probably
you
gonna
heard-
start up.
No.
He said for now, not the day.
No, for the day. We done. We good.
No, he said for now.
Bro,
not the day.
no, you don't know how to read between the lines. I do.
Do you? Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah.
We do.
You sure you know how to read?
He telling me right now. He telling me right now. We good. I ain't got nobody else got to have court today. We done.
Oh, so we can go arrest people. All right.
Yeah, man. Y'all go out there and enjoy yourself, man. You know, keep these streets safe. You hear me? Keep your hands off little boys' booties and everything. You know, we'll be all right.
Shoot some dogs, maybe.
Yeah. I gotta start fighting dogs better now. Yeah, them dogs, they been up on y'all.
Yep. I gotta go finish this bar.
Playing, yeah, I'm petty. I like to play all this stuff all the time, have fun. But what I don't play is about that money.
I know.
Be funny.